Alright, hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of Transport Fever. So we ended the previous episode, beginning the mission for the space race. So, it says he wants us to do this before the end of 1970 to get a certain medal. As of now, we've begun the steady process of getting construction goods taken everywhere. Again, the only thing I haven't figured out is where the hell I get planks. So I'm assuming there's logs somewhere nearby. I still haven't found anything for that, so I have no idea what this game is talking about planks to be able to build off of this. Unless there's a way for me to import these things, I don't see it happening. Because as of now, there is nothing to use planks for, or even make them. This thing only makes slag, so if anybody's thinking, oh, that symbol's the planks one, it ain't. Yeah, and looking around, I just don't see nothing. Alright, so, we do have 32.5 million in the bank. I'm going to be using this stuff to transport the goods around. This terminal has already got itself set up, sort of, for the construction cost stuff. This one I'm going to definitely use it for the slag, because I want to maximize this thing's potential. So this will be Seattle Annex. It's going to pick up all the goods, send it over to here, where it will transport them. And that'll hopefully figure everything out. So this will be the slag line. And this one will be like a crappy or brighter orange. And I need stone and the other transported here. So we haven't done stone yet. So let's go ahead and get that one set up as well. This is the stone line. Pick up all your goods here, and you will drag them here. And this will be the stone line. Now, this one's going to be a bit of a brighter, or pretty much a whitish gray, so I know which ones are going where. Then we'll go back, and I'm going to buy even more trucks to then help on these lines. So, these guys right here, they're going to focus on stone solely. Stone, stone, stone. Get on the stone line. And then these are also going to go on slag. Slag, 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 slag. And then immediately get on that slag line. That will hopefully alleviate some of the stress. Seattle Steel Mill, there's no goods coming here yet. I need to get planks. Alright, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. This will be the bigger terminal. And this is where... Ooh, almost forgot. Need to build the smaller tram. I'm going to build you a little bit over here so I ain't got to worry about you. And then... new line. Get rid of it. Here. Down to here. This will be the steel line. This will be a mixture color. It'll be right between it. Will be gray. And that is where the steel is going to go. And how's this terminal looking? It's got most of it done. And this is the construction material. You are going to head... Ooh, no. Don't need that much. We are going to build the bigger 3er, though. Build that here. I need to get that line built. Here. Here. This will be construction. Or no, this will be the... yeah, I guess you could call it the construction line. Construction line. We will make it a nice bright pink. That way I know which one it is. How is the financial situation at these places now? So the airport lines are still in the negatives. That's not good. Slag lines at negative 53,000. However, the other lines are starting to catch up. Which one is this? Seattle West. I don't know why you're here. That might have been the construction line when I originally was trying to build it. Alright, so those are set up. Construction material, where does that have to land at? it has to make it to the industrial base of the cities. Okay, meaning that I have to build it roughly right about... Where's the best location for this? Best location is probably like right about... Ew, it's getting expensive, my heart. I want it near the real industrial good areas. Places to build this at that will keep making me money. It's like the best spot. That's a lot of yellow kicking in on this. Alright. So that's where that's going. And then you are going to head over to here. Seattle Transfer is where you're going to drop the goods off. This will be a nice darker blue. Oh, I haven't messed with some of those lines. So construction line. What is this? Sidings. So we're going to drop it off. So we're going to pick up the goods. Oh, I know. Come on. Ooh, you know what? I didn't think about that. No, I did not. Let us... Which line did I make that? I made it this one. Delete it. You know why I didn't think about this? Because this is the line where it has to go to. Alright, so let's go ahead. Where is it? I kept thinking that's where it had to go to. It doesn't go there. Okay, go here, here, get on the construction line. Now, do I have every line being used? Steel line ain't being used still. Seattle construction plant. Yeah, I know. Alright. I need crude oil to produce regular oil in the construction material. Turn goes down there. Let me just double check. Seattle branch. Very good.
We've been able to acquire some shares in the Boeing Aircraft Company and now also know what's being produced in the secret production facility. It concerns nothing less than the conquest of space. And it's about time, too. The Russians have already launched several satellites into space, one of them even with a dog on board. In order for the U.S. to keep up with the exploration of the infinite expanses, the World Fair in Seattle is dedicated completely to space exploration. Leading rocket scientists will gather at a congress during the expo, and we have the honor of bringing the lady and gentleman scientists to their quarters.
Where is the... Okay, so hold a conference, transport 100 people. We've been able to acquire some shares of Boeing Aircraft Canals. We need secret productions. Refuse to keep up with the expert infinite amount. We need to. So it says something about. So it says bring 100 people to the conference center. Where is conference center? That's my question in all this. Where is it? Let's do this. Maybe this will indicate it. Maybe there'll be a building out of color. Yeah, that'd be a nice building for everybody to get into. It has to be one of the bigger ones. Seattle Chemical Plant. I don't see it. Conference Center. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see the conference center anywhere. You know what? I'm gonna do a small jump cut because I can't find it. And I had the same issue when I played or the last mission when it came to trying to search for this. I don't know if it indicate where this thing is, so I might have to just jump cut to figure it out. So I might be able to find it out online. I'll have to Google it because I wish they highlight it. They put like a giant marker or something on it so a player can find this. But give me 1 second, guys. Jump cut. About sums it up for Google. Thanks for giving me ads. I love watching ads. This is why you go on these types of things. Alright, so I'm back, guys. So, yeah, the only thing I can think of is I did find this thing. So I'm assuming this is the building it has to go to later on. I don't know exactly, so we're gonna go with that. I'll have something come up here to just transport people. I'll see how it goes. Worst comes to worst, I don't know, I guess we'll come back to this. And I'll retry the campaign again, because I don't know what it's talking about transporting people when I don't really have that much to transport. So the only thing I can think about maybe doing is trying to set up different modes of transport, try to use this as best I can, get the city to basically move around a little bit, and then transport people around different areas. So let's try this real quickly, we'll see what it does. So I'm actually going to mess with the Seattle line real quick, Seattle Airport line. Going to, I think I had it, what, right here? No, I want to remove. This thing is going to go from there to here, which in turn will move over to here, and then head here, and go to here. Now somebody might be like, Demon, you don't have any of the lines set up yet. Nah, yeah, I know. I gotta upgrade the lines. So let's go back to this, we'll go back to electrification, and get these guys all designed, set up, ready to go. And Kapuya, it's magically done. Now somebody might be like, Demon, this isn't set up right. Yeah, it goes here, turns around, goes here, goes either here, or it can go over here and come in at. So either way, that line is set up, ready to go. I'm going to do the same thing on this end as well. I'm going to try to get these lines set up a little bit better than what they were. Maybe adding extra modes of transport, maybe that'll increase what it's dealing with. So this is where this will go. This will go further inside the city, hooking around, and then coming back to this end. So we'll try this real quick. So this is the, what, Victoria Airport line? So let's get rid of, where is this at? Willow Street. So let's get rid of that one. What I'm going to do is then add this to this to this, and then come back over to this. Again, same thing, we're going to have the same issue yet again. I'm going to see if this maybe alleviates some of the stress. Maybe this is what I need to do to get these lines all rolling. This will go here, head here, go over to here, 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 back here, and right hand turn's probably a little bit easier, a left, and then go back. That should help with travel. Same thing on this end, I'll have to mess with it a little bit better. So it'll go here, 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 and we'll do another one on this end too. So what that'll do is we go back. This is what, the Vancouver line? I'm assuming 13th Street means this thing out here. Yes, good. Okay, first off, why? Okay, so wait a minute. The thing decides that deleting the only good thing I need. Fuck this game. I need this here, and you'll head up here to here, and then head back to the airport. Again, same issue, none of this is electrified, so we got to get this set up. Here, 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 here. I guess this one's a more important one. I'll set up both of these lines, and then this can go up here. Let's do this. There we go. Which in turn means it'll stop there, and then I can head over here, connect back through there, go back there, and head out. And that should hopefully maybe add a bit more to the travel time, because there's going to be a lot more people using these roads. What the hell was that? All it says is transport 100 people, so I don't know what it means by transporting them. Does it just mean in the city? Does it mean transporting them up to this location? It doesn't really state. How many terminals does this use? It has one more accessible terminal. I don't know if it means out here or not. Let's do this real quick.
With the Boeing Aircraft Company, we will develop the rockets that will take the first men to the moon, as long as the Russians don't get there before us. They've already sent the first man into orbit and, unlike the dog, brought him back alive as well. The rocket prototypes need to be ready for use as soon as possible so that we can finally put an American into orbit in space too. Let's help in obtaining the necessary measuring equipment for the testing facility.
Get rid of that. I prefer this. Okay, the resort line's already set up, that's right. So, what I'm gonna do is, so I have easier mode of transportation, is I need to get to here. And we're gonna add this little nice thingy. And then I'm going to buy... I guess the bigger buses would be nice. You guys are gonna get added to the resort line. Go, babies, go. Ooh, you know what? I didn't think about that. Where is the resort line? Didn't think about that. Lower Seattle. Let's get rid of that. You are gonna go here to here, and then head over to this. Now that's good. I don't know what it's actually asking me to transport people with. It doesn't really state on this. It just says transport people. It doesn't say, do you transport 100 people to this location? Do you transport 100 people to another location? It doesn't really state where. It just says conference center. Where is a conference center? I'm assuming it has to be that building up there. There's nothing else I can think of. Otherwise, I don't know what it's asking me to do. There's no conference center anywhere. It's the only building I've seen that was maybe something to deal with. If I fail the mission, I don't care either way. I just don't know what else I can possibly do to make this work. There's no conference center. Just finish the coffee. I'll give it time. I'll see what she does. Any of you guys have people on you? Nope. You have one. If I see a one pop up, I know where they gotta go. Really? That's where they go? Well, what the hell? They act like you should already know where the location of this thing is. Yeah, this is the one thing I said I don't like with the game. It's the lack of detail of where do you transport people at? Oh, you know, the conference center in Seattle. This is where you're looking at. This is Seattle. You look everywhere here. You don't look at that up here. God damn it. Alright. Alright. So, the only thing I can think of doing in this situation is I don't think this is going to work the way I was planning. So, I'm going to end this episode here. This will be episode 2. I'll let you guys watch this so you have an idea of what not to do. When we come back, I'm going to try to have a better system set up before this point gets reached. Instead of spending all my money on these shitty planes that I know that won't work, I'm going to try to invest the majority of my funds into getting this construction stuff up first. Once the construction and everything's set up, maybe I can save some money some places, someplace not. That way I'm not wasting it all on this stuff. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, I will hopefully have most of this fixed so you guys have something to actually watch and enjoy. So yeah, please do those things, guys, and when we come back, I'll have this hopefully all fixed out. See y'all then.